random midday live stream. But I wanted to hop on real quick and answer some questions that I had been getting. Let me see if I got this set up right. How are y'all doing? Okay. Is this right? Let's see if we can get some people in here. So I wanted to hop on and kind of talk about the membership, because this is something that I had been getting questions about. I've had a few people email me, people DM me, and actually leave comments as well. So I wanted to get on and to just do a quick Q&A about some things that I think just wasn't clear, answer any questions and things like that. This is something that I usually do in the membership, and I thought I would do here on a random Friday when I'm sure people are out and about living their best lives. So I wanted to hop on, subscribe on, leave me on the channel longer. I wanted to kind of hop on and chat about that. If you are new around here and you don't know who I am, my name is Nakisha, and I help content creators to monetize their content online. And today I just want to have a content chat. This is something that I just wanted to do randomly in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day. I know I could have picked a better time, but I was just in the mood, and I had gotten another question that seemed to be repetitive, so I thought that I would answer it. How are y'all doing? Are y'all here? I do have this set to subscriber mode, so I'm sorry if you are not a subscriber. Go ahead and subscribe, and then after I think 10 minutes you can comment and chat in here. But the very first thing that I wanted to answer is recently I relaunched my membership. I opened it up for new people to come inside of the group because I've been getting tons, okay, of inquiries about one-on-one coaching. And unfortunately, right now, I'm not doing one-on-one coaching. I'm only doing coaching with my members inside of the group because I love it. I think it's, personally, to me, it can be a bit more valuable than one-on-one coaching, because with one-on-one coaching, like I was telling someone the other day, you pay for your coaching session, you get what you need, and you go on your way. Whatever you do with that, you just do with that, right? Whether you got it or not, or you need more help or not, you just take what they give you and then you go about your way. Whereas when you're in a longer term coaching program, hi June, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me. Versus when you're in like a longer term thing and you can connect with other people, I feel like you can get more out of that experience, right? You get that support, you get ongoing like accountability from the other people in there, and it's really just a good time. And to be honest, I opened it because I was getting so much inquiries about one-on-one coaching, and I just don't have any openings for one-on-one coaching at this time. I do have a higher level mastermind where I am working with women to build their YouTube channels. But I only accept people into the mastermind that were in the membership. So that's why I opened it. And I've been getting questions and decided to hop on here. Hi, the network specialist. How are you? Hey, Christina. One of the very first things that I think I want to make clear is I understand that courses, memberships, group coaching, whatever you may have it's not for everybody, okay? Everyone is not at the place to where they need that. Sometimes I think we kind of do need to press our way through and struggle our way through and figure some things out in the beginning and prove to ourselves that this is really something that we want to do. Because I have found out in dealing with many, many women on the coaching level that some people, they say they want to do it, but when you find out the work that really goes into this, it's like, I'm not sure, right? They change their mind real fast. As soon as you tell them what goes into this. Hey, feminine, how are you doing? When they see how much goes into it, they really are like, okay, yeah, no, it's a no for me. and they either quit or they just don't have the confidence that it takes in order to make this work. Because one of the biggest things this is like groundwork, this is like creator mindsets, foundation stuff, is you got to have the right mindset to do this. You have to have the right mindset to do this, because especially in 2024, there's a whole lot of people, okay, out here wanting to make it in content creation. And you got to have the confidence to know that you can do this, to know you have what it takes to make it work, to know that no matter what you say and what you do, you ain't gonna outwork me. Because that's how I feel. You might be better than me. You might have more subscribers. You might have all the things, but you are not going to outwork me, okay? Someone commented, maybe she'll come on here and I can say hi to her. Hey, kitty cat, how are you? Someone commented the other day and she was like, hey girl, where are the, hey, how are you doing? Meet the Chambers? She said something like, hey, where are the videos? Where are the live streams? Where's the content? I was like, oh my. Oh my, I was taken aback because I got 300 videos on this channel that I promise you can go learn something from them. But the thing is, while I'm working behind the scenes, I have freaking 40 students that I work very, very close with on a daily basis. I'm working behind the scenes. I'm not putting out videos because I take a summer break every year. Every single year. Like, go back on my channel, you'll notice that, okay, during this time, when my kids are here, like, we're living our best lives. And I set my business up in that way that it doesn't crumble and fall down when I decide to take a break. Because these videos that I create, they are evergreen. They bring in passive traffic. They are passive marketing to my business. I'm still making sales. I'm still doing all the things. And this is exactly what I help the ladies inside of my group do as well. Like, social media is amazing, and being on that content hamster wheel is great, if that's your thing, but that's not how I build my business, right? I build my business in a manner in which I partner with platforms that have staying power and that have search engine capability built inside of them. And so if I decide that I don't want to post a video for a month, that's my business. That's my business. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like, this is free. This is free tea, right? So my YouTube channel, you can work with me at many, many levels, and I don't discriminate, right? If you can invest in yourself, I wasn't in a place where I always wanted to invest in myself. There's so many people out here scamming these days. You don't know what is what. You can't separate the wheat from the tare. You don't know, right? And so I get people's hesitancy. I really, really honestly do. But it's like, for those that can't invest, here's a YouTube channel. And when I don't post for a month or two, like, sis, be grateful for these 300 videos that are on here, So that's how I feel. Like, you can watch my YouTube videos for free. That's the free value that I give out pretty regularly, then there's a first tier to work with me, then there's a second tier to work with me, and the third tier I only offer with previous clients. Because I want to know that you're willing to put the work in, because this truly does take work. It looks so easy. You see people out here building their channels, they're doing their thing, and you think that it's simple, but it's not. The art of it all is that we make it look easy. We make it look simple, but it's not. So that's the first thing, y'all. I'm off of my break. I am back next week. The videos are coming, okay? They're coming next week. Okay, shout out to the free. You're a producer, recording artist, and a graphic designer starting my journey as a YouTube content creator. Oh, those are good niches. Those are good topics to kind of talk about on your YouTube channel as well, especially the graphic design. That can be really, really good evergreen content that can get you views months, years down the line. And that's always my recommendation to people. While you're chasing this viral traffic and you're chasing trending stuff, make sure you're feeding in evergreen content into your strategy, because it is so important. It is like the difference between those that walk away from their channel for 2 weeks and it's over, it's over. And those of us that can walk away for a year, like I did during the pandemic, and still be quite all right, because there is a business built behind this channel. It's not just a channel. This is not just about views. It's not just about subscribers. There is a business at the foundation of this channel. And so that is so important. And I don't think a lot of people think about that. Girl, I know when I saw all of my OG blogger friends, not that there's nothing wrong with this, okay? Let's be clear. Let's be clear about this. I tell all of my girls, all the streams of income are welcome, okay? All the streams of income. I'm talking about a 9-to-5 too. I'm talking about a 9-to-5 too. I'm talking about your internet stuff, your job, your investments, all the things. We welcome all of them. But when I saw a lot of my OG blogger friends who I looked up to, when I got my start, who were full-time in their business, and this is what they did, and they got all the brand deals and all the things, once I saw them start trickling back to 9-to-5s because they could not sustain anymore, I knew that I was on to something, building out income streams that are not contingent upon if a brand decides to pay me, if a person decides to buy something from me. I thought about that long, long ago. And so this is kind of what I teach inside the membership. Someone was asking me, are the calls live? Like, despite me putting that they're live, I've still been getting asked that question. Are the calls live? Are the calls live? Yes, the calls are live. Every single Monday we meet for coaching and accountability, Q&A session, whatever you need, I am there for. I can't even. Let's just say it's supposed to be an hour. It's never an hour. Never. I'm always there for so much longer because I just absolutely love this stuff. Okay. And then every Thursday we meet for co-working, where we actually do the work. Okay. Actually, we put in that work. We actually get out here and we do the work. So it is live. We are eyeball to eyeball on Zoom. Every week, twice a week. So yes, it is live. People have continued to ask me about that and reach out to me about that as well. Hey, Aisha, I missed y'all. I was on my summer break. I was just telling them that. I was on my summer break. What is the cost? You can go and check out the cost at abundancecreatoracademy.com/membership. I would drop it in here and pin it for y'all so that you know. I actually have a link to it on my community tab. I wanted to, hey, Alyssa. Oh, thank you. You should. Is it Alyssa? Did I pronounce that right? If you are, let me put it in here. If you are starting a blog, let's talk about the elephant in the room around blogging, right? So y'all know, those of you that have been here for a while, that my first love was actually blogging. That is the thing that got me my start in content creation, was blogging. And then next to that was doing this, which was live streaming. That's how I built out my brand, a blog and live stream on a platform that no longer exists. It used to be called Twitter, right? And they bought this platform called not Stream. I was about to say StreamYard, called not Clubhouse. I don't forgot the thing. Anyway, on live stream, Twitter bought it out. And then now Twitter is X, okay? And so that's how I started. But let's talk about blogging for you, Alyssa. If you are starting a blog right now, my recommendation is definitely to start a YouTube channel alongside of that. I don't know if you've seen the news with the recent Google updates and the lawsuit against Google for the whole monopoly situation on the search engines, like all the things. It is going to, and with the influx of AI, it's going to get so much more difficult to rank in the search engines if you're only doing your blog, especially if you don't have the outputs I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all right here, not over there. I was looking at something else. If you don't have the output of what AI can do. Like, fact of the matter is, we are not machines, and AI can do things a lot faster than we are. So, Alyssa, my recommendation to you is totally to start a YouTube channel alongside that blog and establish your expertise in whatever niche of people that you're trying to reach. Establish yourself there. Make sure you're getting backlinks from different high domain ranking places. Make sure that you have social media presence to support that blog, even if it is going to be a faceless opportunity, if or going to be a faceless situation. I'm not saying yours is, but you still need to establish some social media presence, some backlinks from high value domains and things like that. But one of the biggest thing, I say this all the time, for those of you that have been here, you know I believe that YouTube and a blog is the Bonnie and Clyde of the internet. That is what I believe, because you are taking advantage of Google on both sides, and it works really, really well. Trust me, the videos that are semi-viral for me on my channel right now are all because of Google, because of my domain authority with my blog and things like that. So Alyssa, if you are starting a blog, I beseech you today, my sis, definitely start a YouTube channel alongside that. That would definitely be my recommendation. Hey, Christina. Hey, Christina, Substack. Yes. I've heard of Substack. Substack is really, really good if you're just starting your email list. I would definitely recommend it. Also look into, what is the other one? I always forget the name of this. Hold on. Beehive. Substack and Beehive, I think, are amazing options if you're just starting your email newsletter, because they don't have a cost, okay? You can start them fairly simply. You can get your content out to your people and go on about your business. However, if you're going to be doing funnels and things like that on the back end, so say you're promoting digital products, you have courses and coaching and things like that, I do think that that stuff is necessary on the back end. So doing funnels and things like that, if you're planning on doing that, I actually really like ConvertKit for that. That's who I use, but obviously there are other options out there. I just happen to like ConvertKit because I've been with them for a while. Also, Substack has this too, but ConvertKit also, you can monetize your newsletter inside of ConvertKit in several different. Am I bad? Son. Oh no. Is it gonna come back? What in the world? I'm sorry, you guys. I got a call. My bad. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about ConvertKit and Substack and Beehive and those things like that. If you are just starting your newsletter, I like Substack for that. I really, really honestly do. Beehive is an amazing option as well. But if you're doing funnels and stuff, ConvertKit. I'm sorry. I hear you, but I can't see you. Go out and come back in. Oh. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all, I'm sorry. I got a phone call. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Hold on. Because that's going to bug me. Is that better? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Substack, Beehive, all that. Good. Hold on. That is going to bug me. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get the camera together. Anyway, that's what I was saying. So definitely, I love the fact that you're even thinking about a newsletter. Are you familiar with the option to blog on Shopify? I'm setting up my shop and I skipped over the option. Don't know much about it. If you're just looking, so this is the thing. I was telling somebody this too about Podia, Shopify, all of those. If you are looking to blog for the sake of promoting your products and services, I see nothing wrong with platforms like that. You can totally use Shopify, Podia, things like that. I think they're both great for digital products, and I think the blogging feature that they offer is an amazing complement to what the main job is, right? So their main job is basically promoting their main job is they host digital products and e-commerce, basically. I think that the blogging is a great addition to that. But if you are trying to start blogging, and this is usually the people that I draw, if you are trying to start a blog to be the foundation of your business, thank you. Thank you, kitty cat. If you are trying to start a blog to be the foundation of your business, meaning you are trying to do content marketing, use it for affiliate marketing, use it to establish your personal brand, to me, that is going to be so much better using WordPress. I recently started a new site on Show It. I can't wait to tell y'all about that experience and how I'm liking that. The ease of use was amazing. But if you are looking for a blog to be the foundation of your business, if you are looking for it to be your headquarters per se, like I like to say, I still like WordPress. I'm sorry, I still like WordPress for that. But if you are looking to blog simply to promote products and services, I think that Shopify, Podia, all the services that offer blogging as an extension, I think it's fine. I'm sorry, y'all. I had got a call. No, I completely understand. The timing for people, is different. I just wanted to come on here because I had been getting a lot of questions about that live aspect and the meeting times and things like that. The cost of the membership came in late. Okay. I do most. Okay. He was just telling me about what he does. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, you guys, I think that now let me say this. Let me be clear here. I think that content creation is an amazing option for most of us that know it's a thing, right? I think it's an amazing, people just why people want to blow you up as soon as you get on live? I don't understand it. I think it's an amazing option whether you do a faceless option, whether you're going to be on camera, whether you're going to do a niche site, you're going to do a YouTube channel. I think that content creation is a viable, at minimum, side hustle for most of us, right? Because there are just too many options. I try my best to share my favorite ones here, and on my channel I like to share, if it doesn't make sense, or have you noticed, girl, I try to share the ones that are more passive in nature and don't require you to necessarily be on the hamster wheel. Like if you stop, girl, it's all gonna stop too. I don't know. I personally don't like those because I have a real life in real life and it gets hectic and busy sometimes. And so if I have to take a week off and I'm gonna be out the algorithm, or I'm not gonna make no coin because I wasn't on there, that's not for me. So I try to share the platforms and the content creator opportunities that are a bit more autopilot in nature, a bit more passive in nature, a YouTube channel where you can consistently get that AdSense, Amazon influencer where you consistently get those commissions, affiliate marketing, digital products. Like these are the things that I'm a blogger girl. Remember, I've come from the blogging space, and when I saw, and basically there build your blog, yeah, get on social media, because Instagram was the first platform that I tried. And I was just like, yeah, this is not sustainable. And I think that's the thing. We have to realize what our situations are in our circumstances. No tea, no shade, right, to anybody out here teaching all the things on social media. I just think that a lot of times the teeny boppers and the 20 somethings, they are giving advice that don't suit all of us. Some of us are real grown women with real big girl lives, that are not conducive to me posting 3 times a day on Instagram or TikTok, because I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you got to be lying, because who? who? I don't have that kind of time. And so I think that it's so important to look at your life and your circumstances and your abilities and the type of time that you have and the niche that you're going into. And I think you have to evaluate all of that about yourself before you decide what that platform is going to be, before you decide what you're going to get out here to do. There's a lane for most of us, right? Maybe you don't have an amazing on-camera presence and YouTube just doesn't work for you, but nobody will tell you that. See, I'm going to tell you. In my membership, I tell them the facts of the matter based on their abilities, their skill set, their niche, what they're trying to do. Listen, I don't know if anybody has told you, and you can get better. Let's be clear. You can get better, but YouTube is about on-camera presence and personality and, pacing, and you got to have that thing. And I'm not saying that you got to be all dramatic like me, but you have to have something that people are drawn to, that they like. There has to be a story there. There has to be something intriguing that people like, and most coaches aren't going to tell you that, because if they selling something, they want you to think that's the best option. I don't care that much. I'm good. I really am out here just trying to do my work. I'm just out here trying to do what God has for me to do, right? And so if YouTube is not your thing, that's okay, because Pinterest is slick fire. Okay, Pinterest is slick fire, and so many people sleep on it. Right? It's okay if you can't do a YouTube channel, but you could probably eat on Pinterest, right? Maybe TikTok is your thing because you live in an area, maybe you live in Bali, honey, and people are interested in Bali, but you don't have that on-camera presence. But what you can do is walk around and give them tours of Bali all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's so important to pick the platform that's right for you, look at your circumstances, and see what your situation is suitable for. And I don't think enough people talk about that. I don't think they do. The facts and the truth. I know that's right. It really is. It really is. Enough people don't talk about it. You should, baby. We lit in that thing. Bernetta's in there. I got Bernetta's in there. Girl, the OGs, they be making me feel so, I'm like, oh my God, girl, oh my gosh, I used to look up to you. Now here you are, Bernetta's in there. I have some amazing women in there. Are any of them? No, I didn't tell them I was going live. They probably like, girl, I know you lying. I know you ain't live. But no, we have amazing women, y'all. Women who are actually putting in the work, women who are professional women doing this on the side, people who are doing this full time, people who are just getting started, building out their foundation, which I'm loving those people, because it's like, who, girl, you get to have me at the beginning of your journey so you don't have to make the mistakes, right, that I made and that I see people. I be want to tap some. You have y'all ever done, I don't know, maybe this is just me, okay? There are people like you see online and on social media and stuff, and there's something about them that you just like and you watch and you support. I swear to you, yesterday alone, there were 2 people. But the weird thing is, so I be in spaces that are like not typical for like a girl to be in. So like I watch a lot of basketball. If you've been around here, you know that about me. I like basketball. And so I was watching a channel yesterday with this young man, and he he has a video that is going viral for him right now, and he was just going on a tangent, right, about something. And I see him, and he was going on and on. He was like, I don't want to say what it's about, but anyway, I just see him making such a critical error right now. The video is doing so well. His channel, I think, from that video, he has gotten to 2,000 subscribers. I think he had 1.5. He's at 2,000 subscribers right now, but he's making such a critical error. And I want to tap him on the shoulder so bad and be like, young brother, this is what you need to do. I promise y'all, all day, every day when I'm online looking at creators, that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm analyzing the strategy behind it. I'm like, why didn't she do that? This would have been so much better. I'm supposed to be looking at the content, mind you. She's putting out content, sharing her soul, okay? And I am like, oh, girl, you should have did this. You should have, and I'm sitting there analyzing the business of it all. I just absolutely love it. But no, we have amazing women in the group. That's what I was saying. We have, hey, Nikki Boo. I was just talking about y'all. This is one of my star students right here, honey. Hey, Nikki, I'm going to put you as a moderator also. This is Nikki. She is one of my star students, honey. Sister's baby. She's making me proud. Do you hear me? Making me proud. So proud of her. When she came to me, she was like, girl, I am so tired of this. And I was like, no, don't be tired of it. Let's do X, Y, and Z. Let's do this. And so she did the thing. She did it. Shout out to Nikki. Yes, maybe my girl was just LTK's summer challenge, some summer challenge that they had. She maybe won the whole thing, sold more than anybody on LTK. I like to know it for those of you that don't know. Sis is doing her big one. Okay, she is literally doing so well. We scaled her. I want to say 60 days it took us. Maybe it took us 60 days from, I want to quit this because this ain't worth it money to, I think, $2,500 in the first 60 days maybe. And maybe she's been with me 4 months at this point. Am I in your business, Nikki? Am I in your business? I think we were like right around 7,000 right now. So no, this is one of my star students. She's doing absolutely amazing. I was telling them how great the group is, but it's like, maybe they don't believe me, and it's cool by me. I'm just out here being obedient, putting it out here, and let God doing what he needs to do. But no, hey, Nikki, how are you doing? So yeah, we have great people in here, just professional women, doctors, accountants, psychologists. We got all kind of women in here that are really about that work, really doing their thing, really just professional women out here building up, whether it's their main income, their side income. But I think that everybody, okay, that's what I was saying. I think that everybody, can have a little piece of this pie. This is an opportunity that it doesn't discriminate, because no matter what your strength is, no matter what you want to talk about, there is some way that you can make this work. And that's what I love about it. I absolutely love that about this content creation space. You can pretty much make it work in some way for you, whether it's a blog, a YouTube channel. Honey, you gonna go over there and do TikTok shop. You're gonna do Amazon influencer program. You're gonna do something. But see, in my group, baby, most of us have multiple streams, because that's what I teach them, to have multiple streams. Digital products, we do all the things. So most of us are going to have that. So yeah, that's what the group is about. It's literally just us getting together, supporting one another, right? Most of us in there are like-minded women. I ain't gonna say most, all of us are in there like-minded women, just out here trying to get it, okay? But while the getting is good, because I don't know if y'all saw, I guess the government is taking notice. I don't know what's going on. I really need to research it more, but I saw that Jackie was up at the White House yesterday and they were talking creator economy. So I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. Where's this about to go? Are they about to? And I've been telling people for the longest, y'all better get it while they're getting good. Y'all better get it while they letting us get it out here. Okay, before they start adding all these requirements and all this stuff to the creator space. Because I don't think people knew what this was even going to be. Even still to this day, people don't even know that this is a thing, right? And so before the government starts dipping their toe, and the FTC already came along with the, okay, you're required to, let people know when you're selling something or it's a promotion or it's an affiliate link and all that. Trust and believe soon they're going to be with something else. So we got to get it while it's good. I mean, obviously get out here and do everything with character and morals, okay, and on the up and up, because that's all I believe in. We do everything A1, we do everything up on the up and up. But while I feel like it's pretty lenient, it's a job that's like, it's pretty lenient, really not that many rules out here, which is why some people take advantage of it, but gotta get out here and get it. Yeah, they're changing the guidelines. That's what I'm saying. Because think about it. A few years ago, there were no FTC guidelines. It's like, what? No, we just was out here doing whatever we wanted to do. I can remember that time. Like, we was just out here doing whatever. And then FTC guidelines popped up where we had to tell people if it was a sponsored post or if it was an affiliate link. And it's like, okay, here we come. And I'm pretty sure those requirements are going to get stronger as time goes. That's why I'm like, people, you got to tap in. You got to tap in. It's time to tap in. It's enough of scrolling because there are a lot of people watching. But it's just like, come on now. If you can watch, you can create. I promise you. I promise if you can watch, you can create. I think everybody can. How are the ads going for you and your site? Oh, Aisha, can I be honest? Can I be honest, Aisha? I don't think it's worth it. I mean, it's a little coin, but in my very humble opinion, I don't feel it's worth it. Because this is going to sound very petty, but Aisha, you are one of my A1s from day one, and I know you know my heart, girl. But I have to be honest, I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't like, I don't like all the pop-ups, and this is why I didn't want ads in the first place. It was like, I don't want all that ugly mess on my site popping up from here and there. I didn't want that. And so now that I'm getting the checks, I'm like, I could have sold a digital product to do this. Don't get it wrong. It's a couple $100. It's a couple $100 a month. Granted, my site did just get hit by the Google updates, just like everyone else's. So my traffic tanked, right? And I'm in a process of kind of building it back up now. But for that couple $100, I just feel like I could have kept my cute site, Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest, Aisha? And I know you don't mind. Like, I could have kept my site cute. Oh, yeah, I heard about the Cash App thing too, Feminine. I did hear about that. I heard about the Cash App thing. I don't use Cash App. Like, never have, never will. Just let's make that clear. Right, I've never used Cash App. But I see now they have these requirements that they have to like do reporting on their Cash App earnings and things like that. I'm telling you, like, eventually when these people see like these people out here making this, because see, here's the thing. A lot of people think it's cap when people get out here and talk about like what they make and stuff. People think it's cap, but some of them probably are capping, but those that are not capping are not capping. I promise you. And so when these people sit here and see what people are making, they're not just about to, oh no, they're going to step their toe in it the best way they can to try to make it less lucrative. That's how I feel. So it's like, run it up now. Okay, run it up while you can. Yeah, Aisha, I just feel like I could have kept my site cute. I mean, I'm not knocking it because it is something. It is something. And if you're in a place, not you specifically, but if someone is in a place to where they just want to monetize their content, I do think You should, for sure. Totally. I mean, $400-500 is better than zero. It's better than a donut. It could pay a bill. It can get that light bill popping. It can get that car insurance popping. You know what I'm saying? So get what you can while you can. It's just me. You know me. For the longest, I was like, oh no. And now I'm like, girl, see, you was right. You should have listened to yourself. People were using Cash App as the checkout on their website. That is giving so. When Square did you code into you? What? See, that's the thing, babe. See, that's the thing. No shade to anybody doing what they got to do to run their business, how they feel they need to run their business. It's just impossible to do business without spending money. I'm so sorry. Like it costs to run a business. It take money to make money. Like Jay-Z say, everybody a boss until the bills is due. Like, it takes bills to run a business. It just is what it is. Like, so, like, what do y'all do? Like, print out the Cash App thing at the end of the year to do taxes? I don't understand. It's not professional at all, but I'm trying to keep it cute over here. I'm trying to keep it cute. Look, I was trying to keep it cute. But yeah, it's like it's not giving that. Like, well, how is the accounting done with that when you do that? I'm sure it's done. Look, she said, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Like, yeah, don't run me no Cash App talking about Cash App you if I'm trying to do business. But, a lot of this stuff, how do you say it? Scarab. I don't want to ruin it. Chronicles. Let's just say that. Me and you on the same page. Like, if I come to do business with you, don't you dare run me no Cash App. Don't you dare run me no Cash App when I'm trying to do business. No, like, it's giving. Where's your website? Where can I put my card in a system to where I can get a paper trail? What are you doing your taxes? Like, where that's it's just like I want to feel like I'm doing business with a business person. I do understand that this differs depending on, the type of audience that you are serving. There is an audience that doesn't care about that. I totally understand, and I'm not knocking people for how they do what they do. I just think I think it's just kind of standard to have some sort of payment processor on a website that I can go and visit and see that. I don't know. Let me hush. I'm trying to keep it cute. I am. I'm trying to keep it cute. I mean, I get it. Do what you got to do. Though people got to do what they have to do. Thank you, girl. Go ahead and get in the group. I'm thinking about I go live randomly in there just to talk to them. Like, this right here usually would have been with them. But I decided to come live anyway. Girl, we lit. I'm telling you, we lit. Same. Like, you want it to look branded, right? You don't want all these additional things. It really does cost. And I get trying to keep costs down, especially in the beginning. There are ways to do it. I just think that at some point we have to level up. You know what I'm saying? And do our best to, be legit. I'm sorry. I don't want no smoke. Cash App is owned by Square. Okay. Okay. Because I know Square, you can integrate that with your website. So I'm assuming, so is Cash App like the similar? Okay. I stand corrected. I'm okay with that. Look, let me say this, feminine. This is the thing. I don't see a problem with everybody does business differently. So maybe I should take that back. I don't want to offend nobody. Everybody does business differently. I don't see Cash App as a problem when it comes to certain things. Let me say that. Let me be clear about that, right? With online business, I do think it's just appropriate to have a website and all that stuff set up. But if you are a mobile car wash, rock out. Absolutely. Cash App. If you are a barber, makes sense. It totally makes sense. Let's keep it real. If you are a creator and you and you are trying to circumvent YouTube taking their 45% out of your money, and you don't want people to send super chats, and you would prefer them send cash apps, rock out. I get that. It makes sense. I get it. I'm not saying that I disagree with all that. I'm just talking about like the norm. Oh, I was about to say, I'm just talking about like if someone's like, okay, I want to buy something from you or whatever. I think it just makes me feel cozy and comfy on the inside. When you have a website and I can go and join it that way. But I do think Cash App has its place. It has its place. Yeah, everyone's business is different. That's why I said I stand corrected. I didn't think about it. Maybe I said that, in which I meant this. I just don't like it altogether. But I had to correct that. Like, that's not what I meant. Totally meant that every business is different. Regulations came, and it came for a reason, I'm sure. Because let's be clear. Let's not act like people were not using that to circumvent taxes. I mean, that's the elephant in the room. I'm not saying you were or that most people were, but there were people using Cash App to circumvent taxes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? There were like underreporting their income and things like that. And yes, they were. People were doing that. Y'all know that these people are not going to let things go for so long before they like, how can we get a cut? How can we get a cut? Ooh, yeah, they making a bit too much. How can we get a cut? Oh, is that right? Nikki said there is no customer service if something don't go right. What I don't like about it, Nikki, it just seems like this is how I was first introduced to Cash App. I'm sorry if this is not it, y'all. I'm sorry. It was the scamming. It was the scamming. It was like, okay, somebody sent you $1,000, and then you supposed wait, what? Why would somebody just send me $1,000? Why? It was the Cash App scams that I had first heard about because I knew someone that got scammed off of it. That's how I was introduced to Cash App in a not so nice way. And so it was like, oh my, really? Like they have Zelle, right? Zelle is a thing. PayPal exists. That's how I was coming with it. I'm like, why would you use this? What is that? Who even owns that? What's that? That's how I saw it. I was just like, Zelle, PayPal. So that's just how I was introduced to it. I love PayPal too. People always now one thing that love PayPal down. Okay, just had an amazing experience with them recently. I think I told y'all this, Nikki. Just had an amazing experience. People always say, I ain't gonna say people always say, some things that I had always heard about PayPal before I was doing my thing in my business is that PayPal would hold people's money, and people didn't like that PayPal hold their money, and obviously the fees too. People don't like the fees because, come on, let's be real, PayPal is ridiculous with their fees, but people didn't like that PayPal would hold their money, right? People would like, maybe they would have a launch and make this big amount of money and PayPal wouldn't give it to them, and so people didn't like that they would put freeze on their accounts and stuff like that. And that has never happened to me. That has never happened to me. Okay, I ain't gonna say it. Let's just say that never happened to me. And people will always kind of talk about it would happen, like if they got large lump sums coming in, or amounts that they usually didn't get in. That has never happened to me. I love PayPal, and I don't mind paying the fees because it just is what it is. It costs to do business. That's how I look at it, and I just believe that God is going to give it back tenfold. Regardless, it's like, oh, okay, PayPal charged me $50 to transfer my money out. No problem, Lord. You see that? Can I have that tenfold, please? You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it. But even, I'm telling you, Nick, hey, Timberland Boo. There's another one of my students, y'all. Even though I don't be liking to tell my business on this piece, Nikki. Like, Nikki, let's just say I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem with them. I really, really like PayPal. I don't mind. I don't mind paying the fees or anything like that. Zelle was a scam. You thought Zelle was a scam? Look, Feminine. Hey, Timberland, I didn't see you come in the first time. Look, Zelle, I knew Zelle wasn't a scam because it's literally connected to my bank account. So it's like, hey, you bank, and I bank with multiple institutions, okay? It's like, so if it was a scam, y'all need to run me my money back then because you should have never told me to use it. That's how I looked at it. I'm telling you, for me, I knew Zelle wasn't a scam because it was my banking institutions that told me about it. And it's like, if I'm going to bank here, I obviously trust you, and you're telling me this is a service that you've now implemented. Yeah, okay, cool. Then I trust it. Because if something, comes out to not be right, then it's like, run me my money. This is FDIC insured. Where's my money? Give me my money. Like, FDIC, look, how do I... who planned on giving me my money? Because they said that this was legit. That's how I look at it. Like, you said, I used it. Okay. Listen, Feminine, exactly. We have to chalk up business expenses to being business expenses. They just are what they are. And we just be like, Lord, can you run that back to me, please? That's how I look at it. It's just a part of it. It's a part of it. Exactly. When you see that it's implemented into the bank, it's like, okay, so it must be legit. The bank has it attached to my account. I literally can hit 2 buttons, boop, 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 and my money is traceable. I know exactly who it's going to, because there's the tea with that. That's my thing. Like, Cash App, how is that even set up? Like, is this person's real legal name? Then, like, how is people scamming then? Like, because I want to know who I'm sending this to. Who am I sending this to? And typically it's attached to somebody else's actual bank account. So that gotta be your government. That's your government name. So I feel good about the fact that if I need to track my money back down, I know exactly who it went to. You know what I'm saying? That's your government name. So I know who I need to come check about my money. That's how I feel about it. Because with Cash App, like, I don't get it. And I'm sorry. Enough on Cash App. I'm not trying to, no, I have no tea with Cash App. I don't have no animosity. I don't get it. Government, baby. Your government name is on that account. They scam because they don't have a card. See, why are you forcing me to say stuff I don't want to say on the internet? You say, oh my God. I promise you it's giving low budget. I promise you it's giving your credit score is scarred. Because why? I mean, I get it, but that's what Cash App be giving to me. I don't like that. Nothing wrong with being in that situation, been there, done that, okay? Let's keep it funky. But it's just like, I think that's important. Timberland, leave me alone. But no, that's what it's giving. Okay, all right. It's really giving that. It's giving like, where's your bank account? I do not want to give you my money. Because where is your bank account? Because I'm going to need to have a paper trail of this. A digital imprint of who this is going to. If I can't track it, because the Cash App card and the Chime and all these people, if it's not traceable, I don't want to give you my money. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. But nothing wrong with a Rush card. But I just don't want to have to send my money because like she said, you could have got your Rush card. Am I showing my age? Talking about Rush card. What's the new card? What they be having? Chime. What are the new prepaid cards? thing I could think of was the rush car. I swear. That's all I could think of. It's like, I know that any person could just go sign up to one of these things. You remember the rush cars, girl? You remember that? Oh, Lord. I am showing my age talking about the rush car. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Hey, Miss Regina. I mean, Miss oh, my gosh. Why am I showing out like this? Not the rush car. Not, oh, my gosh. Hey, Miss Sherry. I'm sorry. I called you Miss Regina. But yeah. Oh, Lord. You remember the rush cars? Exactly. Life with the hoods. I'm telling you. That's what it's giving. It's giving. That's what it's giving. It's giving that. Anyway, y'all, let me stop because I'm gonna start laughing and start being silly, because that's what I do. I'm gonna start being silly because that's what it's giving. Like, bottom line, just have your stuff set up right. If you are just starting, I do think it's worth it to pick a payment processor, a for real one that you could track, and if people want to, if the IRS won't smoke one day, that you can, but my girl Timberland got you for that. I don't know, because she got fees. But if they want smoke, you can have a paper trail. I think it's worth it to start a PayPal. I really do, at minimum. Like, the fees are the fees, but you don't have to pay for it. You only pay when you get paid. It's not like a monthly fee or anything like that, because some of these other services that it takes to run business, I get it. Nobody want to spend $30 when they not making $30. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to spend, oh my God, email. If you run an email list, you know how much that can cost. I get it. Nobody want to spend $200 a month if they're not making $200. I totally get it. But when it comes to you trying to collect your coin, I really do think that it's worth it to at least have a PayPal. I do. Because you don't have to pay. Cash App only make you place an identity if you ask for a card or receive, but that is... Yeah. But see, feminine, I think of all the scam potential. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not, but I would think of how the scammers are thinking. Like, oh yeah, I set this up. Yeah, get on social media, tell people to Cash App this name right here. Yeah. See, yeah, no. It's a no for me, because friend from high school, I'ma holler at you. Hey, bye. No. No, ma'am. Anyway, I've been talking y'all ear off for about 57 minutes. Anybody have any questions before I hop off? Timberland, don't get me started, because you know I go to laughing hysterically. Does anybody have any questions before I get off? If you are interested in joining an accountability group and membership to where we actually put in that work and we actually making money from multiple streams of income, join us in the Abundance Academy. The link is here. I have it pinned here, the Abundance Creator Academy. We literally meet twice a week. Coaching and accountability is on Mondays, and we meet for co-working later in the week. It's amazing. We're amazing. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just here to put it out there for the people that, want to work with me, who have emailed me about one-on-one opportunities. I don't have any of those at this moment. I am not working with anybody one-on-one at this present moment. At this present moment, I am not working with anybody. This group also will not be opened again until next year. I'm going to rock with the ladies that I'm rocking with right now, and we're going to do what we got to do. What is this, August? Yeah, Q3, look, Here go a little tea for the people that are not in there. Q3 is rounding out. Q4 is approaching. We all know what that is. That is money season. And so I will not be in the place to where I can open it up again or accept new people in. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes with the onboarding and all that different stuff. So this is the opportunity for those that have added me, who have messaged me, who have DM'd me. I'm sure I didn't respond, boo. I'm so sorry. But I get multiple emails a day from multiple different sources. I get multiple DMs. I'm sorry, I don't have the time to respond to all of those, but this is me here now saying that I am not offering one-on-one coaching at this time. I have my membership. If you'd like to join, you would get access to me for, it's supposed to only be like 4 hours a week. I'm sure I'm there more. But you will have eyeball to eyeball access to me from about 4 to 8 hours a week, depending on what we're doing. A lot of my ladies are coming off a break just like me, so we're just ramping back up here in August, but it's about to be lit. We are about to make this coin. I don't really know. Well, I won't say that. So yeah, there's that. Hey, Quincy, you've been with me for so long. Thank you so much. Q4 is coming. It's money season. It is money season, and I gotta be focused. Okay, I'm trying to lock in. So it won't be no time for me to be like, hey, y'all, come join. No, we are locked in right now, preparing ourselves for Q4, setting our stuff up for Q4 so that we will be in place, babe. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. When the moment arises, when the opportunity comes, when the checks are being handed out, if you are prepared, you don't have to worry about that. When you are prepared, you don't have to worry about, I can't stand, okay, I'm going to go on one more tangent. Just one more. My girls know I love to go on tangents. I'm so sorry. One more tangent. Nothing bugs me more than seeing people go viral and they can't maximize off of it except for with a check from the platform. That bugs me. Like, what's the point of going viral if all you getting is an AdSense? That is a drop in the bucket. Like, let's set ourselves up so that when we have our viral moments or when we have opportunities that come our way and we're getting more traffic to our pages, let's have some purchase buttons set up. There are multiple ways to do that. Let's have some purchase buttons available. I always think back to this. This is the example that come up. I've seen many recently. I won't even go there. Let's talk about something old so I don't offend nobody. When the young man that did the little song about the Patti LaBelle sweet potato pies in Walmart, and he did the little song and he talked about how good that sweet potato pie was, and he got all that traffic to his YouTube channel, and he wasn't even monetized. He ain't had a website. He ain't had no way to maximize off that traffic. That is the one thing that bugs me. Because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And when your opportunity comes, good, bad, or indifferent, you can monetize off of that traffic that comes your way. If it's not obvious, over here we talk about monetizing. I know that's a sensitive subject to a lot of people. I believe that my people, we need to talk about money more so that we can make more money. We can have more opportunities just like our counterparts. So I should have given that disclaimer at the beginning of this. We talk about money over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready when your opportunity arises. That's how I feel about it. Oh, you did. And that's how you do it. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it, feminine. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. So when they come, you can maximize it. You can monetize it, all the things. So many times I watch, y'all know I watch a lot of different niches on YouTube. I try not to watch my same niche, but I watch a lot of the travel. I watch van life. I watch a lot of sports content. I have a few, very few, maybe 3, mom vloggers that I watch. Love them. What else do I watch? So a lot of different niches anyway. And it just bugs me that I see holes. I'm like, ooh, you could be doing this. Ooh, oh my God, why? You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. It's like, let's stay ready so we don't have to get ready. And we can make as much as we can, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm out here to make a coin. I definitely, I put money into my social bank, which is y'all. I have a channel of 300 videos that is free tea, free value that people are charging for. I know this for facts. I've been doing this for years. I'm going to always give my free value, but if it isn't obvious and clear, this is a business for me. This is literally what I do for a living and how I feed my children. And so, yeah, I'm here to make a coin, and I'm never shy about saying that if it's not clear. But I be seeing the holes, and people be afraid to get out here and make your coin. Like, there gonna be some people that have something to say. Some people feel like, oh, they don't want people to feel like they selling out. How can you sell out when you're running a business? See, the issue is you don't look at this as a business. That's the issue. The issue is not that you selling out and you trying to get your money. The issue is you ain't letting these people know that this is a business. And so when you get out here and try to run it like a business, now they feel offended. Okay? Now they feel offended. But in most businesses, you got to give to get. And Lord knows I know I give. So I have no problem with my getting. And I hope y'all don't either. And if you do, it's just important to find another channel. and that's how you should feel too. Gotta give to get. Gotta give to get. Slasher. I think that it's not normalized in our community. It's not normalized. And so that's why so many people are all over the place when it comes to it. And I do understand, like, if you have a background and you weren't taught, but it's just too many resources out here now to learn about it. Ain't nobody saying you got to get out here and like talk about your personal self, but to get out here and share, hey y'all, you can make money like this. Hey y'all, this is how you could build up your IRA. Hey y'all, this is what you do to get tax breaks from the IRS. Hey y'all, like, I just feel like more of us should get out here and share it, and more people are. What you laughing at me for, feminine? What did I say? Quincy, thank you, boo. I promise you, Timberland in here, she's an accountant. When I say she be on my head, like, no, ma'am, no, this don't cost enough. You need to raise the price. Sis be on my head. I promise you, she be on my head about it. She be like, this is not enough. Charge more. Look, Timberland, I appreciate you, boo. And I'm coming around, I promise. I'm coming around. Like Quincy, and I know I have. And that's why I don't feel no ways about sharing my business. Those that don't like it, goodbye, because somebody came in the comments the other day. This is not for everybody. Boo, I ain't say it was. Never said it was. But who it's for, it's for. Who want to be blessed, And I'm not going to let you stop them from getting a blessing. I'm not going to get in my own way and stop them from getting. I am being obedient. You got to do what you're doing. I'm over here doing what I'm doing. Never will. I give a lot. And my heart is genuinely to help people. Let's be clear. My heart is genuinely to help people, because those of you that don't know my story, when I was a struggling single mom with my babies trying to make it, and I found content creation and it began to work for me, and I was able to leave them people job and not have to worry about being gone from my children for 10, 11, 12 hours a day and only seeing them 2 to 3 hours in the evening, I was able to fully walk away and be present for them at their field trips, at their school events, when they got out of school, making after school snacks, not having to rush to work in the morning. That set me free. Do you hear me? That absolutely changed my life. And there's no way that I could not give back, that I could not share about it. So I share because if anything I say could possibly help somebody else out of a situation that is not ideal for them at the moment, I have done my job. I give back because I do this and give back because I feel like that is what you should do. You know what I'm saying? If each one would teach one, our people could be so much in a better place. I believe you should reach back and pull people up. I truly believe that. And because I have a servant heart in that way, and I know everybody online in my space and teaching how I am cannot say that, and I'm not saying they have to, but because I do have a servant heart, because I do feel like I happen to stumble and do the right things, and God gave me strategy, and now I'm in a place to where I can sit here and watch this Amazon man come up to my door with another package that I probably didn't need. You know, I feel blessed in that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, dang, how dare I not reach back and share with the next person? You know what I'm saying? So that is my duty. And even though I have that servant heart, and for a very long time, I did not feel like, and I'm not going to say that I didn't feel like, but I didn't feel comfortable monetizing that. Or like, you know, I didn't feel like, oh, I should make money off it, because I'm thinking, oh, because I just want to help. I just want to serve. And oftentimes people with that heart to genuinely help, you know, they do take on that. Like, I'm just trying to help. I ain't trying. No, baby, but you deserve to make money from your efforts as well. And I had to come to that place and realize that too. Like, yes, you can have a servant heart. You can do your thing. You can pursue your God-given dreams and your goals and your vision and all that. But you also deserve to be compensated. And so if I can help somebody else get to that realization and to that place in their life, then I'm cool. And when God rewards me for doing that and being genuine out here and actually, then cool, because that is what has happened. I've never gotten out here with any type of intention of any sort, but simply to share my story, to say that if I can, trust and believe you can too. If you scroll, my videos are there. You scroll back on my YouTube channel. The day I left my job, the video is on there. When I was out in the streets, riding around doing Uber. Hey, Takia! When I was riding around doing Uber, that video is on there. When I was doing Shipped, those videos are on there. When I started talking about my blog, those videos. It has really just been me documenting my journey. That is literally all it's been. That's it. You know? Amen, Glam Rocks. Oh, gee. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And know that you can. Know that you can. Know that you can, and know that they deserve that. Start building on the side. Start building. And I know you are, because you have commented. I remember your name. I've gone back and forth with you in the comments before. Know that you are worthy of it. Your children are worthy of it, and you can make it happen. Start building on the side. Consistently do one thing. Consistently. Are you the one that got the Fenty campaign? Are you the one that got the Fenty campaign? I think you are. Are you the one that got the Fenty campaign? Oh, girl, Erica, I get it, honey. I get it. Erica, it does close today, but email me if you have a circumstance. You are the one that got the Fenty campaign, girl. I be knowing. I be remembering people like you. I be remembering those God-ordained moments. Keep pushing, sis. Keep pushing. Why they in my business? Just keep pushing. Oh my goodness. Keep pushing. You can make it happen. I remember you. You are the one that got the Fenty campaign. I'm so sorry about your loss. Aisha, why are you laughing at me? You just got another campaign? Yes. Yes. Yes, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And trust me, I'm gonna go look at your channel. And matter of fact, let me go see. Oh, you got a podcast. Oh, you're getting good views. Sure, where did you get the campaign? On what platform? Not that it matters, because I'm interested. I want to look at this YouTube channel. Behind the beauty. Ooh, hey girl, you so cute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in her business. Buzz agent. Yeah, keep going. You're building. You got this. You got it. I don't even need to tell you that. You got it. Hey, Iris. Thank you. Okay, Iris. This is the thing. Ooh, I like this question, Iris. So I'm gonna get comfy in my seat. I done said I was leaving in about 15 minutes ago. Well, look, Iris, I love this question. So, Iris, most of us, when we start, we are worried about what people are going to think. You did say you were terrified, but go ahead and brace yourself for what I'm about to say. Go ahead and brace yourself. People are going to think you're crazy. People may laugh at you. People may think you're absolutely insane. They're probably gonna be like, what is this girl doing making videos on the internet? Like, who she think she is? What is she doing? Y'all see her? Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. What is she doing? Iris, I don't know if this is your first time on my live, but I have the tendency to be honest. I'm sorry. Like, they are going to do that. Just know that at first they laugh. At first they laugh. And then they ask you how. Once you make it, once you get on, once your stuff start popping, don't worry about people. Okay? Hey, La Sharika. Y'all just pulling up on me. Once you make it, then they start asking you, oh my gosh, how? Like, how do you do that? Like, oh my, what do you do? You just be home all day on the computer? Like, what are you doing? Trust me, don't worry about them people. Don't worry about them. Don't think about them people. Let them people talk. They are going to, I don't care. Baby, they probably talking about you now. I don't know what you do, but they're probably talking about it. So you can't let them people worry you. You have to tell yourself, you know what? I'm not going to worry about them. And if you just absolutely have to, Iris, block them. Block them. If you know their profiles and the people that you just absolutely don't want to see you. I have a client right now who she's like, oh my gosh, it just makes me so anxious when I post on Instagram because I'm worrying about what family member is going to see it, my old coworkers and this and that. I said, go to each one of their pages and block them. And I'm not playing. Go block them so that when you post, they don't see it. Then now you don't got to worry about who sees it. Or go to a platform they're not on. And as far as you revealing your face, like, you don't have to. If you want to, I think it's an amazing thing to build a personal brand. Face recognition is super important. It is an expedited way to get to the money. What people don't talk about when it comes to faceless is that you limit your monetization opportunities. I think it's important to build a personal brand be a real person, talk to real people, and make real money. That's my personal opinion on that. I do think it would be more lucrative for you in order to do that. And then when it comes to the troll, that's what they do. That's what the internet is. It's just full of trolls. You just gotta be willing to take the good with the bad. This is the internet at the end of the day. You know, get on here, do your content, and stay out the way. That's what I do. Treat this like a 9 to 5. This is my corporate job. For those of you that have been following me for a while, even if you recently follow me, I rarely come on live like this because I go live in my group multiple times a week. I talk to my people who are committed and invested in investing in me, and I invest back in them. They see my eyeballs every single multiple times a week, and that's where I go live. I treat this like a corporate job. I conduct myself as if it was one, and I get off and I go home. This is my job. This is my life. This is my job. This is my life. That's all you can do. You got to take the good with the bad. There will be things that won't be ideal. Maybe someone will come on and troll you. Okay, block them and keep it pushing. Because, baby, the block party over here is so lit. It is lit. Lit over here. Block them and keep it pushing. Come to work, do your job, then go home. That's what I do. That's my advice. Why, Iris? Are you happy with the videos? Do you like them? Do you like the videos? Are you happy with the content? You had too much time on your hand for posting your dog. Do they not know that you could be getting a check for that? Yeah, block them, Tiyosha. Block them. Like, not like in a rude, mean way, but it's just like, you know what? Let me put you on ice for a minute. I got something I need to do, and you are making me nervous. That is my advice. Even when it comes to, listen, let me say this too. Some of us, there are people online, even for me when I first started. Y'all know I don't care about keeping it all the way funky. There were people that literally just living their lives and doing their things would just, I don't know, it would just agitate me. Maybe because where I was in my life or whatever. And they would be like, and I'm over here like, block them and get them out of your face. You know what I'm saying? Get them out of your face, y'all. And we gotta do more creating and less consuming. I don't go and consume. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was just telling my girls, I'm going to go back up and look at the comments in a minute. Block them, Takia. I'm not playing with you. Block them. Block them. And not like in a rude way. Just like, baby girl, I got something I got to do. Don't even tell them you block them. They won't know you block them unless they come and try to, look. And then when they come and ask you about it, this is one of my clients asked me about this. Well, what if they come and say, okay, you tell them I got something. I don't want you on my page. Flat out. But say it nicer than that. Say it nicer than that. Okay? Say it nicer than that. But just tell them, you know what? I don't really be posting like that anyway. Or I was posting stuff that I didn't think you wanted to see. And if they just ask you, don't answer. Curve they behind. I don't know what to say, but we got to be less focused on other people and more focused on ourselves. We got to create more than we consume. Okay? That is one of the biggest problems. Like, she was saying that too much time on your hands. It's like, if you're a creator, creators create. Creators create. We create. There's not enough time to be worried about other people and doing this and doing that. You should be creating. Y'all, listen, I be so off in my own world, in my own zone. The other day, I was telling my group members this. The other day, I happened to look at my subscriber list. I have never done that. Never. I looked at my subscriber list because, in the YouTube studio, there's a space that says, recently subscribed people or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I went to look at the subscriber list. I was blown away by the people that I saw on there. I was like, oh my gosh, I follow you. Oh my gosh, what are you following little old me for? Like, wow, I was shocked. I was shocked at the people that were on there. I'm talking about people with 400,000, 500,000, people that I know that I follow. I was so shocked. I don't look at that. I don't look at it. I don't look at it. I just stay over here in my zone. I make my content and I keep it pushing. This is literally my corporate job. This is my business. I do that and I go home. Y'all stop focusing on people. If you have to block them respectfully. Block them respectfully and keep on pushing. Make a profile that they can't find. But let me tell you this. They are going to find it. These algorithms are so sophisticated these days. You're going to pop up on someone's TikTok. Do you know this person? You're going to be in someone's YouTube feed. You are going to get recommended simply based on geolocation. If you have their phone number in your phone, if they got yours in their phone, these algorithms can figure it out. I promise you. They're going to see it. So you have to find resolve within yourself to just say, you know what? Forget them people. I am out here trying to build something for myself. And it is normal to feel embarrassed or insecure when you're first starting, but you just cannot worry about it. It's just like, so you gonna let your insecurity or your worry about what other people think stop you from getting to a potential bag and literally a situation that could change your financial situation? That's so childish. That's childish. And I can't stand for you letting yourself do that. We got to say forget them people and keep pushing. That's it. Forget them people. Keep pushing. Do what you got to do, girl. Go run it up. Get your coin. Iris, post your videos. Do you like them? Did you answer? What is it about the videos that is stopping you from posting? No, Takia, what's the move? I'm not saying you got to come back and join us in the group, but what's up? Why? That's so childish, Tiosha. That's so childish. Like, that's childish. You finna let somebody else's opinion stop you from changing your family's circumstances? Because for those of you that don't know, this literally is life-changing money. I don't care what nobody says unless you're already independently wealthy. That is childish. Why am I'm Takia, you know how I be. I'm starting to feel myself come out too much on here. Let me pull back. Because you know I get to being honest. Let me pull back. That is childish. Like, we too grown for that. Like, I wish I would. Let your opinion stop me from doing what I need to do. Pay them dust. Pay them dust. Pay them dust. Slasher, I can't help it. This is why I don't come live that often, because see, I can't edit myself. Because child, I just recorded a video yesterday and I was snapping about TikTok. And when I was editing, I was like, ooh, girl, take that out. Oh, Slasher girl, I was snapping. You hear me about TikTok. I was like, oh, girl, cut that out. That is just too real for the girls. That's too real for the girls. Take it out. See, on live is I can't edit myself. And so let me calm down, because you know I go to saying stuff that is too real. It's just too real. But I wish I would. Stop doing something because of somebody's opinion. Pay them dust, my love. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, you cannot go to your light company and be like, well, girl, I refuse to make this little extra side coin that I could have had to pay y'all because that girl said that I looked stupid making a video. Girl, bye. No, ma'am. That's childish. Hey, Stalking Jesus. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm on here tripping. I'm clowning per usual, trying to keep it cute, trying to... Girl, Right, Slasher, I do get that we all want to have... I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I do. I get it. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I get that we all want to be perceived as, you know, like we good. Most of us don't, a lot of people, let me say not most of us, because baby, I ain't care. My very first video, I posted it with pride and still got it on my channel. A lot of people don't want to be seen starting something. They don't want to be seen at the bottom. They don't want to be seen grinding, building, doing it from the beginning. 0 followers. Nobody's on your live stream. Nobody's commenting. Nobody wants to be seen at that place. But let me tell you something. I can promise you that people that got their stuff together and they're out here building as well, and they understand money and they understand finances and they understand business, baby, they ain't never gonna have nothing to say. It's gonna be the broke, busted, and disgusted ones that's gonna have so much to say. And why would you care about them anyway? Why would you care about them anyway? It's going to be those that don't get it. It's going to be those that need a side hustle. It's going to be those who need to be putting up videos who's going to have something to say. And baby, one thing about me, I never take advice from someone that I would not want to trade places with. If you don't have nothing that I want, or I could see myself living your life or doing it how you do it, baby, you can't tell me nothing. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It's like, respectfully, no ma'am, no thank you. I'm going to stay out here embarrassing myself on these videos, collecting my checks while you sit back and watch me and don't come ask me for nothing. How about that? Absolutely, Slasher. Like, if I don't want your results, girl, don't say nothing to me. But that's just, it's Slasher. That's the right idea. That's the right attitude to have. But girl, trust me, there are people that don't see it that way. They can't get out of their own way. And the mindset is usually the biggest thing that holds them back. It's usually the biggest thing that holds them back is their own self, their own mindset. And see, stalking Jesus, some of us, we have to figure that out. There are people that still need to figure that out. They haven't figured that out for themselves yet. That's the problem. Like, one thing about me, I'm over here focused on what I am tasked to do. So I don't have the time to worry about that. Even y'all, I started at 0, just like y'all. 0. Today, when I got on this live stream, nobody was on here. Baby, I was going to go forth with one person, 0 people. I was going to get on here and talk like it was 2 million. Well, I wouldn't even want 2 million people watching me. Let me stop lying. No, ma'am. But I was going to get on here and still do my thing, because that's how I started. I started from 0. 0. I actually really like starting things. I need to finish stuff, but I really like starting things. And I've just never understood how people don't want to start from the beginning. It's just like your journey, your story, it's what's going to draw people to you when they saw you build from the beginning. I got people, Aisha, La Sharika, Timbaland, just so many of these ladies that have been with me for so freaking long, literally watched me build what I'm doing today, literally watch me do what I want. No, I'm not posting a TikTok. No, I don't want to post to Instagram right now. I'm doing what I want. I don't have to do that. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing me. I am building my brand, building my story, and that's what we all have to do. I wish I would say I'm going to let somebody's opinion stop me when they don't. Okay, I ain't going to say that. When they don't have a blessing to hand me. They don't have a blessing to hand me. I'm in my purpose. I'm in my zone of genius. Go get in yours, and then you won't have to worry about me. Enjoy, Aisha, that is the thing. I truly, thoroughly enjoy my process. I don't do things that I don't want to do. I'm not getting out here struggling and doing things that don't make me happy. I'm not about to get out here just throwing up content for the sake of throwing up content just to be in nobody's algorithm. I'm not doing it. I get it, but I do this how I'll choose to do this. And I think everybody can. Like, if being on camera ain't your thing, then being on camera ain't your thing. Do something else. There is a method for you too. There is a way for you as well. But I think it all just starts, I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of this starts and stops at your mindset. A lot of this starts and stops at your mindset. What do you believe about yourself? Because that's the biggest issue. What do you think about you? What do you believe about you? Do you believe that somebody's opinion about you determines what your business or what your life is going to be? Or do you know that you serve a God that sit high and look low? Now I'm talking about me right now. That sits high and looks low, that says that you're going to be a lender and not a borrower, okay? That he got every man heart in his hand, and anything that he want to do, he can do, and he can open any door, baby, close a door, touch a heart, do whatever he got to do to make sure I'm blessed. That's me. That's me. So my confidence is not caught up in other people's opinion. But I promise you, most people that I talk to who can't get out of their own way, that's the thing. It starts and stops with your mindset and your belief and your confidence in you and what you think you can do. It's real, real simple. It's real, real simple. Yeah, and it does. People's mind hinders them all the time. And it's a sad thing to see, but it's even more frustrating thing trying to push somebody out of. Because no matter how much I believe in me, or I believe in you for that matter, I have had people, I promise you, some of my girls in here can attest to this, that I have been like, oh my God, she got it. She got it. But she didn't think she had it. And so no matter how much I say, no matter how much I be like, girl, but look, you got this, da, 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 da. No matter how I broke it down to her and showed her and gave her the strap, until she believes it, there is nothing that I could say to make her see what I see. And I understand a lot of times people have past that, affect their mindset and their belief in themselves, and I am so sensitive to that and empathetic to that, and don't want to sound like I'm not, but I truly just believe that healing is available. I truly just believe deliverance is available. You just gotta want it. You have to just want it. You gotta want to do the work to get it. And when you do, then you can push past those things that are mentally blocking you. It's available. You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. Especially once you become an adult and you learn better. You learn to do better. You understand that, yes, this affected me. Yes, this happened. But I don't have to let it perpetually affect my life. I did not get on here to preach, y'all. I am so sorry. I did not get on here to preach. But you do not have to let something continue to affect you and continue to ruin your mind and just stifle you. You don't. And I'll be here. I'll be like, girl, I'm right here when you're ready. You got this. You can do this. But until you believe it for yourself, it's nothing nobody can do. Until you decide to go and get what you need to get in order to move forward in your life, you're going to stay right there. And it's so sad to see so many people in this country in that place right now. But it's just like, you do know that healing is available. You do know that deliverance is available. I ain't saying you got to get it the way I'm recommending, but you know it's an option, right? You know it's an option, right? You do know that multiple streams of income is an option, right? You do know that you don't only have to have that job, right? You know that, right? You do know there's a free internet with unlimited earning potential, and there is an opportunity for you to earn. You do know that, right? Just saying. Just saying. That's all. The opportunities are available. Do you want to go get them? That's it. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. I understand circumstances. You talking from a little black girl from the projects. Okay? You talking from a little black girl from the projects. I get that all of our circumstances are different, environments are different, but you can make it out if you want. You can make it out if you want. You can make it out. That's all I'm saying, y'all. It's your portion. That's it. That's all. The opportunities are there. You got to have the mindset to know that they are there and go get them. Because with the internet, things that you might not have even known existed a few years ago. So say you were trying to just build your net worth, or you were trying to build a business, and you had to either know somebody that was doing it that could help you, that could tell you. But these days with the internet, it is so much free stuff on here. If you want to learn about pretty much anything, you can. So knowing about things, it's kind of hard to say you don't know about something these days. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet exists. The internet is here. So you know opportunity. You know a better life is possible. You know that these things exist. So it's on you, right? When you don't want to decide to go pursue them and you don't want to go get better. It's on you. Because we all got the same 24 hours. This might be a stretch, but we all got the same opportunity. You can make something happen if you wanted to. If you want it to happen, you might not have rich friends in high places. You might not know nobody over here at this company, but through persistence, prayer, pursuit, perseverance, you can pretty much make the life that you want happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I ain't going to be preaching to y'all on today. I know I done already did that, but I'm just saying, like, it be the mindset for me. It be the mindset. Organize. I get that. Staying organized and knowing how to follow through. Ooh. Follow through is a big thing because you got to do it. Got to put that work in. You got to. And you know what? Take action, even in your unorganization. Tiosha, it's available, baby. It's available. It's available. I want you to know that. It's available. Go get it. It's available. It's available. Who said that? MAA. Persist through your unorganization. Take action each and every day. I got started, La Sharika, but baby, let them know, boo. Let them know. Because sis is not unorganized. Baby, sis put in that work last night on co-working. Put in that work. Still get up and do what you got to do each and every day. This is kind of how I started every day. I was like, every day I'm going to do something toward building my online business. It's going to be something. It's going to be something. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something every day. And me, how I structured my days, I got up before work. So I worked a 9-to-5 job just like everybody else. I would get up before I went to my job and I would focus on my business. Because in my mind, I wanted to give my business my fresh mind, right? I wanted to put my writing first. I wanted to give that my fresh perspective and my fresh energy of the day before I went into my job, because I knew that sometime in the future that I was going to be getting up and just coming to my own desk and working my own business and my own job. And so I was setting the foundation from that way back when. I was speaking that thing in existence, and not only speaking it into existence, I was doing it into existence. I would get up every single day. I would work on my writing. I would work on my business before I got up and went to my job. When I was at my job, now I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm just talking about what Nakisha did. When I was at my job and I had an hour lunch break, I don't want to sit in this break room and gossip with y'all because I don't care. Okay. I don't want to sit in here and talk about what Bethany did and Miss Ann, and because Nakisha doesn't care. I went to my car and I worked on my business during my lunch break. I did this. I would go live. I would respond to comments on Instagram. I would DM people back. I would respond to brand emails. I would work during my hour at work, something that gave me joy and re-energized me to go back in these people's job after my lunch break, because it got to the point where it was like, this is so freaking miserable. This is miserable. And so on my lunch break, I had to do something to re-energize me, to refresh myself, to pour back into my vision, into my goal, right? Into myself. And so I would get and I was talk to my people on live or whatever it was that I was going to do. And then when I got home in the evening after my 9 to 5, I had a 5 to 9. Okay, or whatever it was, 6 to 10 or 6 to 8. But here's the key. Every single day, I decided to make my business a priority and give something to my business. Because see, here's the thing about it. A lot of people, I don't want to say y'all, I don't want to offend nobody, but a lot of people, they will commit to that 9 to 5. Baby, y'all ain't going to be late because you're going to clock in on time. You're going to go there, you're going to do your job, and you're going to get them people they 9-10 hours, whatever it is, with your commute and your lunch and all that stuff. But you will not even give your own business 1 hour a day. And you will make an excuse about why you can't get it done. You can't commit an hour a day to your vision. You can't commit an hour a day to your goal and your business. You're not serious. And this is from a person with 4 children. You're not serious. If you can't commit an hour a day, 2 hours a day to your long-term vision. So see, I not only spoke my business into existence, I did it in existence. I got up, I imagined myself at my desk, just like I am right now. I sat down with a fresh mind and I got to typing away, doing those blog posts, doing those newsletters, because I knew that one day this is exactly what my morning routine would be. Get up, do what I do before I come down, sit to my desk, do my thing. Then in my mind, this is all about mindset, right? That 9 to 5 was my side hustle. My business was my main hustle. Okay? It's all about a mindset. This is why I got up and did my business first, because it was my main thing. The job was the side hustle. It was the investor. It was the investor into my business. It was the investor. And so I got up and did my business first. Then I went to my side hustle, in my mind now, in my mind. And then I came back home and finished the night out with my business. And to this day, I wake up, do my thing, do all the things, and I come sit at my desk, work on my business. Except for now she don't got a side hustle. She just keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it into existence. I did it into existence. And that would be my recommendation, Iris, is to do it into existence. When you find yourself finding an excuse, find a reason. Every time I say those 2 words together, because in the beginning of my business, I worked with a lot of mothers, because for those of you that knew me in my influencer days, I did all the mom life stuff, me and my kids. I drew a lot of moms, right? And they would always say, well, you know, I work and then I got the kids and I got to come home. And you know who you're talking to, right? You know how many kids I got, right? I know you ain't trying to make them babies no excuse. Because you can't do that with me. I know you're not trying to make those babies no excuse, because they shouldn't be an excuse. They should be your reason. That's the mindset switch. They shouldn't be your excuse. They should be your reason. Your reason to get up and do more. Your reason to dream a little bit bigger. Your reason to want more for yourself and for them. Your reason, not your excuse. Because my babies ain't never been an excuse. They ain't never been a bother. They ain't never stopped me from doing a thing. Never. If anything, I said, oh, well, y'all gonna do it with me then. Y'all gonna come on this shoot with me. Y'all gonna come over here and do some content with me. I never made them an excuse. So at the end of the day, whether you're unorganized or not, do something every single day. Just do something every single day. Put one foot in front of the other and just do something towards your business every single day. I totally get the 9 to 5 and content hustle, but it can be done as long as every single day you decide to do something toward your business. Absolutely. I like it, girl. Your kid's not an excuse. They're a reason. Yes. Yes. Never are they an excuse. Never. Never. Because, baby, let me tell you something. One thing about me, nobody can ever tell me about me, because what I know is me. Okay? I always tell my child, if social media was around when I was his age, I'd be a multimillionaire. And I'm so serious. I would be a multimillionaire. Because I didn't plan for things to go quite like they did. You know, you think you're doing all the things right, and then it's like, oh, you know, and then your life is like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, Lord, I see you. You had different plans. That's okay. That's cool. We're going to rock this out. We're going to do this, right? We're gonna make this work too. And that's exactly what I did. You make it work. You figure it out. And I figured it out with these babies. Because I've always just been a person that wanted great things for myself. I never saw myself doing them, you know, with children, you know, because I was like, ooh, I'm going to be this. I'm going to be traveling the country. I'm going to be traveling the world. You know, I thought I was just going to be I don't know. I thought I was just going to be off living my life. But I could never. Like, I love the fact that my kids see me doing my thing. Because when I hear about their goals and their dreams and stuff, it makes me so happy. They think they can rule the world. And I love that for them. I love that for them. Because our kids' confidence and mindsets are established at a young age. And I love for them to see me not giving up, you know what I'm saying, on life, you know, just because some things happened, you know, continuing to pursue my goals, even when people laughed, y'all. I'm talking about laughed. Y'all know, for those of you that have been here, I actually left corporate to go and work at a daycare center because, well, that ain't how it went. I actually left corporate. I worked in banking for a very long time. And I walked in on my daughter with a very awful daycare experience. I pulled her out the next week, left my job the next week because I was just like, oh no, I could get another job at any time, but this is my baby. No, thank you. Walked away the next week, lived off savings and stuff for about a year. After about a year of being home with my babies, I was like, okay, now y'all need to be around some kids or something because y'all need to have friends and stuff. So I went to inquire at a daycare about putting them in and left with a job. The owner looks like me. Absolutely amazing. We got along so amazing. She was just amazing. She has a huge part in my journey to this place. But there was a point in my life when I was working there for her where I was like, yeah, I'm putting on this Mother's Day brunch and I have a sponsor and this and that and I gotta be there. And she was like, girl, no, you don't. That ain't. Basically, she downplayed what I was doing online. Hilarious. This is a hilarious story that I won't get into. But she basically downplayed what I was doing on the internet, as everyone did, you know. Everyone, you left your job, girl, to go and everyone, it was hilarious to them. It ain't so funny now, but it was hilarious then. She was like, girl, you don't got to be there. I was like, so you telling me that I can have an event and my sponsor is present and I don't have to be there? And she was like, yeah, girl, I've done many things, but they don't care. Like, tried to play me like, girl, I've been in business so much longer than you. You don't know what you're talking about. And I looked up to her so much, I could have let that break me. I could have let that have me stop, because I'm like, okay, maybe she knows, maybe this is not it. Because she was like, girl, that's not going to be, she literally told me, that's not going to, what you think you're going to go and become this big famous YouTuber or something like that? I swear to y'all, I could have let that break me because I looked up to her so much as a business owner because she's a serial entrepreneur, owns multiple franchises and all the things. I could have let that break me because of that. And I didn't. And I love the fact that my oldest, he knows this story because he was around for a lot of this. I love that he sees me pushing through and continuing to do my thing and trusting myself and believing in my goal and vision, even when someone that has no clue about this space tells me otherwise. I love that for him. I love that for him. I really honestly do. Amen, Aisha, say that. Say that. Well, see, feminine, I wasn't successful then when she was telling me. I was like just having the idea that that's what I wanted to do. So I was a blogger at the time, and I was working with brands and doing all the things, doing sponsored campaigns on Instagram and all that stuff. And I was kind of telling her that what I wanted to do with the YouTube channel. Right? That I wanted to do a YouTube channel and people are making money and it's going to do this and this could be great if I could do that. And she was like, girl, what? Like, I was crazy. Like, I was crazy. And I looked up to her so freaking much. And I was like, I paused for a moment like, oh my, like, that's what she think. But I trusted my gut, my instincts. I knew what God had put on my heart. I just couldn't let her shake me, but I could have, and so I love that my kids have been there on my journey, just watching me navigate this from, you know what, I'm out. I eventually told her I'm out, child, because I am sleeping on my potential here. Like, why am I here? Like, I was there because I was in a moment in my life, and y'all know how it go. Sometimes when you think back, you're like, those 2 years of my life when I was just like depressed or just like really tripping, just not really doing nothing, being content. What was I doing? If I would have got my tail up then, I could be so much further in life. I let that relationship shake me to the core. Like, y'all know, come on now, let's keep it funky on here. Let's keep it real. And that's kind of where I was at in that moment in my life. And, I just was like, okay, I'm going to work at this daycare so my babies can have somebody to play with. The money I was making was a drop in the bucket, but I was doing the blog and doing sponsored campaigns and stuff like that. And I was just in a space where I just wasn't ready. And then one day I finally said, you know what? You know that YouTube channel that you told me I couldn't do? I think I'm going to go do that. I'm out. Some things happened at the job. Obviously, you can go back and watch the video. I put a video up on the channel. But I was like, yeah, I'm out. I can go and do Uber and make what I'm making here. I am literally sleeping on myself. Why am I here? I am beneath my potential right now. I am beneath God has called me to higher than this. He has called me to more than this. And I am slapping him in the face by sitting here, staying here. I would dare not do that. It's time for me to get up. It's time for me to get up. And that's what I did. And I dipped out and I documented it. I was like, okay, y'all, it's my first day doing Uber. Your girl's doing shit today. You don't think that should have been embarrassing for me? The banking girl goes to drive Uber. The banking girl is now driving Uber. She's now delivering groceries for Shipt, right? So I was just out here. I was like, what you were paying me, girl, I can get that in the gig economy. Now, this is before pandemic, before everybody knew about every app, right? I started doing Shipt. I was documenting, hey, y'all, I'm doing Shipt. Come grocery shopping with me. I became the help, okay? I was delivering groceries for people, child. That should have been, and this is before people knew about it. So No one knew, like, oh, that's a good side hustle. It just looked like, oh my God, you is down bad, sis. My God, you are down bad. You is out here delivering groceries to people. That should have been embarrassing, right? That should have been embarrassing. But I did it, and I posted it to the internet. Did it so Iris, whoever else on here talking about people and worried about people, I should have been not only embarrassed, but I'm posting it to the internet. Baby Ship saw those videos and was like, can we fly you out to Alabama to do some training? Oh, absolutely, sure. Can we feature you in a national campaign? Oh, absolutely, you sure can. Would you like to work with us on? Oh, absolutely, yes, I would. Those same ship videos that I should have been embarrassed about is what took this channel off, is what got this channel with motion. My motion came from doing something I should have been embarrassed of. Those very videos of me at a point where it was just like, oh my God, I got to do something. I didn't feel that way. It was just like, I'd rather do this and control my own time and control my own income than to be at this daycare all day living beneath my potential. I'd rather do that. I'd rather deliver groceries. Those very same videos got me not only sponsored with the company, but many more sponsors thereafter, and a thriving YouTube channel that take care of me and my babies. Like, I promise y'all, it's available out here. It's available out here. Am I going to save this live? I wasn't planning on it. Honestly, I didn't plan on talking to y'all for 2 hours. I'm supposed to be filming. And now I gotta go because my babies are getting ready to walk through the door. But I'll save it. Yeah, sure. You better say it, Aisha. You better say it. You better say it. Those tests become our testimony. You better say that. But y'all, this was amazing. Thank you for being here with me. I haven't been live in so long. And this is why, because y'all, I run my mouth. I'm a chatty patty. I like to talk, which is why I have a channel talking. But I usually just talk my members' ear off. So yeah, thank y'all for being here with me. This has been so fun. If you are interested in joining our membership, the link is in the description here, pinned here in the comment section. I do this twice a week with my ladies, but they actually get to talk back. I ain't just talking at them like we're doing here. But thank y'all so much for me. My name is Nakisha. I help content creators make money on autopilot. And I'm going to see y'all the next time I come live. Actually, Monday in my video that's going to be posted on the channel.